What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Tink. That's M-I-Z-Z, not M-I-S-S. Yes, and I'm coming today to do a power mashup, episode 3 and 4 together. Apologize for the lateness. I know, crazy week, but I'm back. This will be up most likely between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. in the morning. Long day today. Had to take Mom Dukes wherever she needed to go. And took my homegirl, Ashley Littles, out for her birthday because I missed her birthday, so I took her out for a birthday lunch. You know how I do. So, hey, let's get into it. And thank y'all for liking, my picture on Facebook or Instagram, wherever you seen it at, of me wearing this sundress. You already know how it is. Nothing but eyeliner on, honestly. But let's get into it, okay? Because I got to go to work in a few. Episode 3, basically, because I'm going to just do a little talk. It's going to be all over the place, but it's a mashup, okay? More 4 with a little dash of 3. Anyways, episode 3 was introduced to, of course, Miss Anika. Hey, girl. Ooh, girl, I know you had it in you. Yes, Miss Jukebox herself. Yes, her crooked ass cop. We see 50 Cent is back. His ass looked like a damn overdone ass turkey. I remember that turkey from Martin when him and Gina was battling as far as who did the best turkey dinner, and Martin took out that black ass little that was 50 Cent all burnt up. He bitching about his pills. We see Candy, old dope fiend ass, trying to seduce him, of course, because what Jukebox said, of course, and we see she did her damn thing with that. I'm like, okay, but whatever. And 50 Cent also, basically told her, you need better people as far as setting up, as far as little job and this little thievery stuff, because we know, of course, Jukebox is a damn crooked ass cop, but she's still fine as hell. All right. The Korean is fucking over the drugs, making that shit weak, diluting it, and basically skimping the damn money over his daddy. So his daddy is pissed off because, Julio fucked the shit out of that Korean girl or whoever that Chinese girl was that played around with that damn accent, but real, girl, I heard your accent, girl, but you played that off well. But, she told it what it is. So he called Tommy and told Tommy what's up. So Tommy went and told the daddy. So since the son disrespected the daddy, he had to chop off that finger. I'm like, okay, that's how they doing their tradition, their religion or whatever. Hey, it is what it is. But hey, so anyways, we see Knox trying to do a comeback. He over there stalking Angela or whatever, but he talking to one of his little connects and of course in the FBI, DA or whatever, on how to get in touch with, of course, Ruiz to testify against Lobos for this Lobos case and to get his ass back on the force. Tyree brought a damn gun to school. Come to find out, of course, it was Angela. Remember, they went out and he was snooping and shit. And first thing that Ghost want to do when Tasha called him to tell him what happened, he gonna motherfucking blame Tasha ass, and come to find out it was Angela's. And I felt where Tasha was coming from. Motherfucker, my kids ain't never going over there for this shit. And it was right. He gonna come home and try to go off on Angela or whatever. Although I don't like Angela in this sense, I kind of feel where she was coming from. Her ass came home and them kids was there. You didn't even call her and tell her, so she didn't have time to set up. But so I kind of understand, but I damn sure understand where Tasha was coming from. And Ghost, how the fuck dare you? Shit. The hell, that's why your ass looks stupid. That's what you get. Anyways, Tasha and Holly meeting together, getting all canoodling, trying to do this money cleaning thing through, through hair and all that stuff. Right on, girl. Tasha showing her skills. But I love how Keisha checked Holly ass when she came through the door about them earrings. I understand that, girl, but you see your homegirl over it, so get over it. But still watch that bitch. Watch her. I'm just saying. But I felt that. And that's pretty much all happened, whatever, with season 3. Well, not season 3, episode 3. Now, 4, on the other hand, 4 was good. It was good. I got to see Tasha ass getting all sexified and dressed up, looking good in her closet. Right on, girl. Angela, she's on the phone with Ghost, talking about Tasha. Ghost talking to her about, the whole kid situation and all that shit. And Angela's letting him know that, I need you to pick up Tariq from the therapist. I'm doing some volunteer work. I can drop him off, but I need you to pick him up. He talk about he can't because he got a meeting and shit. But she like, shit, these kids need to know you're a priority. He's like, don't I pay the bills, do all this? Hey, they need more than that, Ghost. What the fuck? But, like she said, hey, they still need a little bit more than that. He's talking about, well, how can I do more than that when you don't let them come over here? She said, no, nigga, you can see them on your own, but Angela don't need to be nowhere to fuck around them. And I don't blame her. You can come see them on their own, have daddy time. Why do Angela got to be there? Angela's hearing all of this, like, girl, it is what it is. And then she going to throw another slut talking about, I don't want my baby coming home with no damn switchblade or whatever from that bitch's house. That's what you get, Ghost. So he's upset. She comes in, she overhears it. He comes in the room. She's like, I'm sorry about all this. You know what I'm saying? I do apologize for this. It was a mistake and all of this stuff. And, she's feeling bad or whatever, and Ghost is like, hey, it is what it is. And then she's like, lets her know that her sister Paz, which is also Dianera's mama from Orange is the New Black, is coming through. And she's like, I can reschedule. He's like, no, if it's important to you, it's important to me. And I'm like, shit, half of the shit that she put up with your ass, still, Angela, girl, whatever, that's what you get for fucking with a married man. So y'all got to do whatever it is y'all gotta do. Tommy and Holly fucking, Lord Jesus, I did not enjoy that. No, Tommy over there spitting and shit. Like, what the hell? And it looked like she didn't even like it from the back. It was only until she got on top of you or you was just banging her out with her legs up and shit. And you see, you don't believe in rubbers nor washing your damn ass. Like, you ain't had no rag nowhere that you couldn't get to just do a quick swipe of the balls with some Irish Spring or something. Like, damn, you just gonna put your clothes on and shit. Ew. Tell her to set up a meeting with Tasha, whatever, sign some papers and shit. And then that's when she brings up the whole thing about what's up with Tyreek. And that's when Tommy says, you know, it was a ghost plot. And she's like, you didn't kill Ghost. She's like, bitch, I came to hoop with Tyreek. I don't bring my gun around the kids, which I understand. And then that's when Holly wanted to bring up a whole thing about getting a damn hitman to kill Ghost because, of course, we know Tommy is having a hard time killing Ghost. But he's like, no, shit. I gotta do it. Lobo said I gotta do it. I don't need you to sit up here doing all this extra shit. So, he leaves or whatever, and then Holly calls the damn wellness center to set up an appointment to see what she gonna do about the baby. I wonder if she gonna get rid of it or keep it. But, girl, you better hurry up and figure it out and tell Tommy quickly. I'm just saying. Anyways, Jukebox over there with her gang or whatever going over this little robbery and shit. 50 Cent come around the damn corner. He wanna get in. They all cracking jokes and shit. They going back and forth as far as 50 and one of her members of the little ghetto village clan. And she like, y'all chill the fuck out. It is what it is. I own this shit or whatever. Because we know 50 wants to get in and shit. And then once they all leave and shit, that's when she says, nigga, you can't even use your hands. So how, you know, because he says he can pick up a gun. So I'm like, nigga, you can't use your hands. Then she walks off and we see Candy, old dope fiend ass, trying to basically tell him what Jukebox really fucking mean. And we see 50 Cent ass stroking his little Peter whacker. I did not want to see that shit. Ill. And we see, of course, Candy taking off the titties. I was looking. I was. But she still like a dope fiend to me. Hell no. Jukebox upstairs smoking a sweet, not giving two fucks about what's going on. And we see 50 Cent jacking off and fingering her. I was like, Lord Jesus. I did like the song by Tinashe though. Then she walks upstairs all slow and shit. Like it's, I'm like, girl, okay. And lets Jukebox know, like, look, he can use both of his hands, both of them, okay? I'm gonna go take me a damn shower. I'm like, that relationship, Lord Jesus, couldn't have been me. But that's what you get when you get with a hoe. I'm just saying. Ghost is meeting with the personal security dean or whatever, lets him know, look, I just, you know, I'm gonna need you to work with me a little bit longer and I'm gonna need a little tougher security. Okay. Angela is at Tasha's, comes to Tasha's place, tells her that I got Tariq record expunged. I'm sorry about all of this or whatever. Tasha like, whatever. But you see Tasha asks, is Ghost dead? No, Ghost in jail? Is he dead? Like, you know, she ain't worried about you, bitch, Ghost. I'm just saying. And then Tasha wasn't really fazed by all that. She's like, bitch, you just did it for Ghost. And you know what? As long as you with him, you going to keep doing shit like this for the rest of your life. So welcome to my world. Hope you're ready, Angela. I'm just saying. That's what you get. Tommy picks up the money, whatever, from the Koreans and lets them know that the other shipment is in along with what he promised them as far as extra. I'm just saying. Then we see his son gets up and shakes Tommy's hand in apology or whatever, and Tommy asks, he's so mean, he squeezes his damn hand. You know he got a nub. Come on now. Knox is thanking old dude for helping him you know, locate Ruiz or whatever. They talking back and forth. He brings up the fact that, you know, Angela probably sucks some dick to get where she's at. And we see Knox still defending her. You still got a little thing for him? Just saying. Saying she didn't and shit. I guess. Whatever. But they think Ruiz is basically going to testify against Lobos and also bring down Ghost and Tommy and shit. I guess. Angela come home or whatever. And Ghost pretty much knows about what she did for Tariq and going to Tasha's. And he just starts going off on her. And she's like, you know, I just did it with good intentions because you was hurting about it. Which he was. But, you know what I'm saying? Then he's talking about, yeah, but you need to talk with me first, especially going to go see my wife. And I was like, what? But Angela, that's what you get. You took his ass. He still ain't divorced yet. So you are what? You are the mistress, the side bitch, whatever, that is claiming his heart, whatever, that he's staying with. But Tasha is still his wife that he has yet to divorce. Okay, divorce, if I said it wrong. And he was like, you know what I mean. She's like, no, what do you really mean? His wife, girl, okay? He's like, he still ain't divorced yet. Paz comes through or whatever, and you know that's her sister. And then that's when Paz, like, all weird for seeing, you know, of course, Ghost there and shit. Noticed that Ghost paid the bills, and, you know, she's like, damn, Angela, I ain't never heard of a man paying your bills. And she's like, the fuck? And that's when Ghost is like, I just, you know, I had good intentions. Basically trying to be shady. But Paz, she ain't down for all of that, whatever. Tasha is over there, you know, of course, telling Tyreek about what Angela did, and him and Tasha think that Ghost did it, but Ghost told her to do it, but we don't know. I think she did it because she felt bad, but, you know, still, we still don't like you, girl. I don't. Tasha coaching Tariq about what to say. Like, look, me and your daddy do some fuck shit. We don't need you going there saying all that shit, okay? Keep what you say to a minimum, okay? Okay, especially if you want to live this lifestyle, I guess. Paz and Ghost, Angela having this little dinner. Everything went well, but then all of a sudden, well, before then, they went down memory lane and all that shit. Then Paz mentions the whole damn divorce. And Angela face told it all like, Paz like, oh, he ain't divorced yet. No, girl. And, I mean, hell, it is what it is. Paz ain't happy about it. I don't blame her, but Paz, that's your sister. She grown. She dealt with this. Let her deal with it. Angela walks up and leaves, goes to the room or whatever, and Paz was like, you know, hey, it is what it is. Not, hey, it is what it is, but she basically wanted to switch the subject. And that's when Ghost offers her son a job at his club, and then she was like, I don't want my son getting involved with that, because if you and Angela break up, I don't need my son coins fucked up, and then we really gonna have a problem. I don't blame her. So the robbery goes on. 50 Cent and all of them, they do it, you know, they got away with it, of course. We all know, of course, with Jukebox doing her thing. But 50 Cent also shoots the old boy and grabs all the jewelries and stuff and just shot him in the head talking about peace, nigga. Like, damn. Like, he pissed you off. Okay. But Jukebox, again, lets them get away. Says it was 4 white males in the damn car with no license plate. I was like, girl, okay, but you still look good. Call me. If you get rid of Candy, girl, you call me. I'm just saying it is what it is. Angela meets with Mike, says she found a lead in the case, some California case, that the victim's widow is now living a lap of luxury, and he didn't even bring in that much money. So Mike, you know, he like, oh, okay. And then Angela's like, you know, I set up a call. She's going to call me or whatever, and we're going to talk. And Mike was like, let me know how the call goes. As soon as Angela leaves, Mike's get on the phone and say, we may have a problem. Yeah, you do. Oh, well. Just saying, you better do what you got to do. Andre and Ghost are talking before the meeting with Karen or whatever about the do's and don'ts and all that shit. Karen come through and all this shit, and she's like, look, I can't sell a blank face. I can't sell a ghost. You're going to have to get out there, get in social media with your crowd to make people feel like they're welcome. I can't present you to my board of directors unless we see your face. It is what it is. Andre already hitting on her, but he also agrees with her as well, too, and they see eye to eye. So, Ghost, you better show that damn face if you want this money, because whatever you talking about what's in them catalogs and shit don't mean shit if they don't see you or anything like that, which is true with social media. But, hey, it is what it is. Knox meets with Ruiz or whatever and basically says, you know, I need you to testify against Lobos and all this stuff. You know, he's going to kill you next, you and your family. And Ruiz is trying his hardest to play dumb. But once Knox mentions his father, although Knox going to sit up here and say you can get back to doing what you're doing, But again, when Knox mentioned Ruiz's father and his illness, Ruiz was like, damn, can't really trust the cops. I wouldn't trust his ass neither, but we don't know if it's true or not. I wouldn't trust it, but it looked like Ruiz is going to testify. I don't know how that's going to go. Tommy and Holly come through, whatever the Tasha. Tommy is just ready for leftovers. I know that's right. Talking about Holly, when you going to learn how to cook. Really? Okay. Anyways, he asks why is Tariq home or whatever, and that's when Tasha tells him what he did. So they go have the uncle and, you know, nephew talk. I'm going to get to that in a minute. But Tasha also noticed that Holly ain't been drinking, you know, her wine like she normally do, because she a wino. I'm just saying. And she noticed that her mood has changed too. So Tasha, I already know. She's like, oh, shit. So she goes to the back to talk to her. But before we get to Tasha, back to Tommy. I like how they had that talk. Tariq basically told him what happened or whatever, about how he feels about Angela and his dad living together and all this shit, that he could do whatever he wanted and get away with it. Tommy agrees, but Tommy also understands what Tasha was telling him about not telling the therapist everything. And also I like how Tommy said, no matter what, your dad loves you and I love you and I got your back too. I was like, damn, I know that's kind of hard for Tommy to say, knowing that he has to kill ghosts, but it was still nice to see though. So I'm just saying, that's one thing I like about Tommy. Now back to Tasha and Holly. Holly ass ain't even told Tommy yet. Tasha ass is grilling on talking about how the hell you gonna handle being a mother and your baby daddy's a drug dealer. Like, what the hell? Like, how you gonna deal with that? Do you know every time that Tommy comes out, there is like a 75 or 50% chance, more than the average person chance, that he's not gonna come home. Are you ready for this? I'm just saying. And then Holly tried to throw shade on what you do. She said, nigga, Ghost is still alive. And I got my mama. Do you even know how the hell Mrs. Egan is, Tommy's mama? Girl, shit. And then, of course, she told him, you better tell Tommy, because if you make a decision to do something and you don't tell Tommy, girl, I would hate to be you, because Holly don't know if she's going to keep the baby or not. And I'm like, girl, you better tell him, because he will snap on your ass. I'm just saying, hey, it is what it is. But, hey, Ghost jamming with the people, whatever, said, you know, it's the next 7 minutes, open bar, I guess, and all chilling and shit. And then, that's when we see Tommy and Holly trying to eat or whatever, eat, and she all moody and shit, and she's asking about the Jamaican hitman and all that shit, and Tommy don't want to hear that bullshit, okay? He like, baby, you telling me you want me to trust you, but it make me feel like you don't believe me and trust me, and she's trying to play it off like she do. No, she don't. But Tommy basically don't want to hear nothing else, because she was about to tell him about being pregnant, but he don't want to hear it, so he walked out. 50 come back in, and we see Candy, cooking whatever she doing, probably meth head stew or codeine stew or whatever. And then she's like, nigga, this ain't no peep show. And then we see 50 Cent give her this damn jewelry. Why are you paying for pussy, 50? I know you ain't that damn desperate. Come on now, damn. But either way, they wind up fucking and shit because, she's like, Juice about to give me everything. He's like, everything. And then picks her up, put her on the damn table, start fucking her. He's like, don't tell nobody. She said, I ain't got nothing to tell, and they fucking. I'm like, oh, Lord. I guess, girl. 50 jukebox, call me, I got you. If you get rid of her, you call me, I got you, okay, I got you. Anyways, let me stop. Anyways, Knox is a welcome back meeting, basically to put it out there that he has Ruiz, so he's back on the force. Angela ain't happy about it. Mike played that off real well, and Sax noticed that she ain't happy about it either, I guess. Tasha and Keisha chopping it up about, salon drama and, how basically Tasha opened up and said, Ghost dressed me, Ghost did this, he set up this whole house, I don't even know myself anymore. And I like how it showed Keisha being very supportive, say, I got my girl back, girl, we gonna get through this, I got you, girl. And then that's when she sees the damn gun, she's like, bitch, what the fuck? The hell you doing with this? You know how to fire that? Shit, Tasha like, bitch, yes, I know how to fire it. And bitch, you don't live on the good part of town where my kids is raised, okay? I got to stay strapped with you, especially in that area. I got to make sure me, you, your kids, and my kids, that whole business, fuck the clients and the clientele, we get that back eventually. But I damn sure got to make sure we good. I'm just saying. And at first, she was like, if you want me to put it up, I'll put it up. But Keisha's like, nah, you can keep it, girl. We gonna need a little protection. Just don't have it around when the kids are around. I was like, oh. But they gonna get it together. My Team Tasha all day, every day. You got it, boo. After that, we see, Tommy, no, not Tommy. Andre is chilling in the house, or chilling with the crew, whatever, smoking and shit. He on his break time, letting them know he's on the up and up. He trying to go on the straight, narrow path or whatever, Ghost is taking him to different places, meetings and shit, he happy. And then that's when old dude drops the damn news that basically the Koreans have it out for Tommy and they gonna kill his ass because the son is pissed off. So we know Andre like, what the fuck? Back at the club, Dean wants to meet with Ghost to talk to Ghost about Karen. I wonder why. Is Karen crooked? I wonder. But he sees that Andre's calling, so he says, 1 second. He tells Andre, where the fuck you at? You need to get here. I need to talk to you about that Karen shit. He's like, Ghost, you need to listen to me real quick. I'm on the block, but I done heard that there's a hit out for Tommy, the Korean dudes. He said he pissed off because he snitched on him about fucking with the product and the money shit. So what you want me to do? You want me to get them Koreans? What you want me to do? Let me know. I'm ready. But, Ghost is like, nah, I'm going to handle it. You go ahead and come back to the, to the club. He calls Tommy. Tommy don't pick up. And now we see Ghost in his face. I see that the James is going out the window and the real Ghost is coming back. So now Ghost gonna have to do what he do, and he turns and looks at Dean, so I wonder why. After that, Tommy goes talk to the damn crooked priest or whatever, and he gets his money, but then he has a little opening, reawakening about the Lord don't want to talk to him. He don't know if the Lord will answer his prayers because all the shit he's done, and he doesn't know how he feel about killing Ghost or whatever, although he doesn't mention it. But the priest was like, look, man, prayer, God listens, just pray about it, and see what's more important. Your friend, whatever the situation is, see what's more important. And we see Tommy, having this little blank stare. Tommy comes out the church or whatever, and then that's when the Koreans come out and start shooting. They got him in the arm, but he ducked behind the car, and I was like, oh, damn. As they're shooting, we see Ghost coming around, pulls out the guns, just pow, pow's like, man, got a little cloak on and walk clean, smooth off. And when he runs towards the car, we see it's Dean. So was Dean driving him or was Dean spying on him? Y'all let me know about that. And then we see Tommy looking like, what the fuck? Because he got, like I said, he got hit in the arm. So he's headed home. I was like, oh, Lord. So next we see the strip club and, Jukebox 50 or whatever. Jukebox, bitch. Jukebox is over here saying, 50, you paying for all this shit. I know what the fuck you did with my bitch Candy. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you giving hoes jewelry for that can be traced back to me and you or the jewelry store? Not me and you, but damn sure me and the jewelry store. All you had to do was just ask and I would have just passed the pussy. I'm just saying, what the fuck is wrong with you? But 50's like, look, I just look, hey, look. And that's when he was like, look, I ain't gonna do it again. She said, nigga, it ain't gonna be no other time. You done got you some money, now get your ass on and go. Think of this little plan that you want to do. You thinking about revenge. You thinking about whatever you want to do to Ghost. I'm gonna need you to sit here and think about what the Ghost really do to you and get your affairs in order properly, okay? Think of another plan. So we see 50 Cent brain is a little tinkering. I was like, okay, but call me Jukebox. Call me Jukebox. Ugh, just call me girl. Anyway, she's so fine to me, y'all. I'm just saying. Woo, she's just so fine. Tommy come home with a damn, the shot to the arm, and Holly is on the phone checking the voicemail about, the confirmation for the clinic. When she sees Tommy, she's like, what the fuck happened to you? And that's when Tommy tells her about what happened, and he thinks it was Lobos or whatever. So, of course, when he says Lobos, Holly's thinking about the whole Ghost situation. So she says, I'm going to go to the store and get some peroxide and bandages before it gets infected, although I don't believe her. And Tommy don't even know that it was Ghost that saved his life. So, baby, Tommy, you might want to check your phone. I'm just saying it is what it is. It is what it is. After that, Ghost is turning up, taking pictures with everybody, doing what Karen said with the social media thing. Tells Dean we're going to talk in a minute, but Dean is eyeing him. And I'm like wondering, was Dean sneaking or was Dean there? And he knows how to play the role to keep it cute, in public. He goes see Karen. Karen's like, I'm happy. I see you everywhere on social media. She's all happy and shit. And now they take a picture, so everything's all good on the up and up. Angela's in the office. Sax comes through, she starts picking about Knox and all of this shit. And Sax like, well, bitch, what the fuck did you do? Because we know Sax don't really care for Angela as well. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck. It's just about his career. So he's like, look, don't worry about the bullshit. So what if he's back? He's going to help us get Lobos and crack this case what we all want. So just chill the fuck out. We're going to get Ghost and we're going to get Tommy. And I'm like, oh, Lord. And we see Ghost and just start to tinkering. I'm just saying. And then Ghost comes home. Angela is drinking her Pinot Grigio. And she thinking. When he sits down, she said, you think we really going to make it? You really think we going to make this work? You really think this going to do what it do? Like, you ain't divorced yet. We got all this shit going on. It's just so much shit. We can see it's getting to her. But Tommy's trying to convince her otherwise. So I don't know, because she didn't say if she was going to stay with him or not. But that's what you get. That's what you get, Ghost. That's what you get. You should stay with Tasha. So, hey, it is what it is. And at the end of all this, Holly ass takes her ass to the damn Jamaican people. You hear me? After Tommy told her don't go, and puts the hit out on Ghost. I'm like, Lord, when Tommy finds out, Tommy's gonna bust that ass, and I'm gonna be all here for it. That damn GoFundMe that y'all had going on Facebook about getting rid of Holly, I must have died. I can't stand ass neither. She needs to go. She needs to fucking go. And that's pretty much what happened with 3 or 4, y'all. Again, I'm Miss Tink. That's M-I-Z-Z, not M-I-S-S. You already know. Channel is Natural Pose Sister TV. Thank y'all for riding with me. We're going to get back to it and do what it do. Y'all have a blessed one. All right? Gone to work. Bye. Oh, this will be up like 1, 3 a.m. in the morning. But again, it'll be up. Bye.